We got a three-way cast here. It's me, it's Coda, it's Renegade here for this losers bracket match. How you guys doing?
Anyway, Coda, I will not take my pants off. Okay, you stop asking. All right.
Oh,
Hi, Revolt.
my mom can
It's good
hear. No.
Wait, you guys were wearing pants? I thought we had agreed that we weren't doing that for this, but okay. I guess I'll put them back on. Now, you know what? I'm not going to put them back on, you know? I'm not going to.
That's right. Be your own man.
We're freeballing it from here on out, but here we are. We're loaded into game number 1. We're on Death Aura. I'm in the top left. Who wants to start us off with player introductions? Coda, start us off. Top left.
All right.
Who's there? Who's
Spawning
there,
in the top
Coda?
left. Spawning in the top left, he does a lot of our casting for us. It is the Teal Zerg, MasterWanton.
And Ren, who we got in the bottom right?
I don't know. I don't actually know this guy. It looks like a number of some kind.
All right, Coda, we're throwing to you. Ren doesn't know who it is.
All right. Spawning in the bottom right corner. It is the Red Zerg, a number, and I'm dyslexic. It could be 10. It could be 12. No, it's the one in the middle. It's 11.
But why not just make 10 louder? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, turn it up a notch.
This one goes up to 11.
Wow. How about that?
So this is a little bit of a trick opening here, Ren, from 11. Can you talk a little bit about that as we kind of take a look-see here?
Yeah, so unfortunately, if you look at the hatch timings, 11's hatch actually going to finish up slightly earlier than Wonton's. That's just a kind of mess up, but it should be finishing roughly the same time. Wonton is going to scout this, and it should send off no immediate alarm bells that 11
this is
making 10 Zerglings.
Yeah, it's a tough read. It's a tough read here, right? Because, like, this is clearly meant to be a Ling Flood, but it's meant to be a Ling Flood that doesn't look like a Ling Flood, right? To the naked eye.
He's making Banelings too.
This is a very all-in play from 11. You're going to see the worker count get farther and farther apart. Luckily, MasterWanton has made 4 scouting lings. He is moving those out, so 11 is going to have to shift-click his Zerglings around the main as Wonton chases them. He should be looking for 2 things here. One is the drone count in the natural, and 2 is the fact that 11 just doesn't have a queen. Oh, okay. Well,
now
and actually, as soon as he sees this ling count, he should know what's going down. But the problem is that speed is about to finish. These lings that are out on the map, I think with his speed about to finish, are effectively toast. And yeah, they go down. There's the Baneling nest. Needs to get those queens in position on the ramp. And I think we need spines here too. If we don't see those things, I think we see a dead MasterWanton.
As time passes, I think he's more dead.
Ooh, okay, get the queens behind that, get the queens behind it, get the
okay, he needs to play like a Protoss and keep macroing, or microing his macro behind this. The queens need to be pulled to the low ground, but that didn't occur. It's too late now. Everything is dead.
Yeah, I think that's game
number
1. Yeah, that's game 1.
That's game 1.
Quick, brutal, efficient.
So the tell for that build is whenever you get there with your Overlord, if their creep is a lot earlier than yours, and you went like 16 hatch like Wonton did, then you know it's the whole, 14 hatch, 13 gas, 12 pool.
Yeah, we lost like that get to you.
No, you can't.
I mean, I feel kind of like, all right, so I mean, if we look at the hard numbers, 11 has close to 1,000 MMR lead. But he is very uncomfortable in ZVZ. He said this to me many times personally. And it is numerically his worst matchup by many percentage points. So this is a best case scenario for Wonton on paper, given the circumstances. However, I mean, we see 11 getting that early lead in the series.
And, I mean, either way, you got to applaud Wonton for, signing up for a tournament that's as stacked as this one is. He went in going in, knowing he's a little bit the underdog. But he's also got a lot to show here. And I'm interested to see what he pulls out and what that might mean stylistically for him going forward,
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Crippling Debt says Zerg smells bad in the chat. crippling debt just following me everywhere I go, even into the game of StarCraft. This is really unfortunate.
Yes, that's a good one. Good meme.
It's going to be the pool first year this time from Wanton, and now he's not doing the fast gas commitment that we saw from 11 in the last game. But 11 this time opting for the more defensive play. I expect we see Wanton make a few lings, get a little bit of scouting off, but still kind of play this out fairly normally. If I feel like if this was going to be something crazy, we would have seen faster gas.
Kind of agree. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Although we still don't have a queen incoming yet, which I think is a little bit of a misplay
Yeah.
from Wanton.
Well, actually, never mind. He's rounding the Overlord. And, I mean, if you were just going to scout, what's the point in hiding these links?
Yeah.
Well, there's 6 of them. That's the tell as well. 4
Yeah.
is a scout, 6 is an attack.
And there's the Baling Nest. Yep. 8 lings now on the map here for Wanton.
So what do you do with these 6 lings that are out there? Do you just set them on the other side of the map, make them in the banelings, and then roll across with lings, and then meet
Well, I
up
think
and go?
ideally he's going to be able to catch these 2 lings out here.
Oh, and 11 was electing to go for a third base here. Wonder if he's still going to drop that hatch.
Yeah, I think when he sees these lings, he might rethink that in favor of a spine. Actually, Wanton's going all the way into the main base here. He's going for the pool.
He's focusing the pool. He's not going to get
He's
it.
not going to get it. He's not going to get that queen either. I think his best bet is to back off at this point here. He's just going to bleed out lings here. And that's only going to serve to shunt a push that he would mean to do in the future. 2 big lings on the way now. 12 more lings on the way. He's going to have to cancel those back up and remake them. But at this point, the hand is sold, right? There's no mystery here. 11 knows what's going on. He's got the superior link count at this point on that side of the map. 2 spines going on down here for 11, but they're not here yet. 11 needs to play very, very carefully here. He cannot afford... Oh, what?
What? Was that his own?
Did he just... What? I think he just attacked his own... Oh, a good hit, a good hit, a good hit. Okay. Yeah, but now the spines are done, right? Now the spines are done. 1's done, 2's done. And the bailingness is done. Like, how do you break this? I don't think you do.
Well, Wanton will have a ling speed advantage, which means he should be able to maintain map control and be safe to drone behind it. The question is, can he identify that and capitalize on... Oh, that was a great trade for 11. 2 banelings and Zerglings.
And even still, like, going into droning up, he's starting at about half the worker count, 18 to 30. 11, I think, with these 2 spines nosy celled, he's even the audacity on this lad. I love it. Taking a third base. And, you know, with the ling speed advantage, it's possible for Wanton here to put pressure on it, but I mean, if this third base goes down, even if it does, 11's okay. He's way up in workers here. He's getting the Evo. He's the one that's teching up and economically ahead. Like, every second that goes on in this game is a good second for 11.
Wanton starts droning, which is the correct move here, but he is supply blocked very heavily. Larva's going to start to stack up at this point. The Overlords haven't even started production.
Yeah, needs to throw it on a third at this point. It's your best option. Roach Warren on the way here for 11 as well, and I think this really makes sense. You know, this investment into early game units for Wanton didn't pay off. So, yep, just get the +1, get the Lair, get the Roach Warren, and I expect to see a Nidus here, and I think that this is a Nidus that, I mean, really makes sense. Even if it's not a Nidus, he might just be able to push across, but I mean, we see the Roach Warren here for Wanton. It's going to be these guys doing the same thing, but 11 just has more. He just has more.
Yeah. And usually in this game, when you have more, you win.
Especially when you guys are doing like the exact same thing. 9 roaches on the way here for 11. We see that army supply dwarfing that of Wanton while still being down 9 workers. And I mean, he needs a miracle here. He needs a miracle.
Strong agree. And he's also behind on tech. No lair even on the way yet.
Bane's coming up here. It's going to be a Roach Bane aggression here. Well, actually, where are the roaches? Where are they?
They're sitting outside of 11's third.
I feel like, why aren't they here with the
There's
banelings?
nothing to stop the banelings.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna waltz on in. A waltz they do, and let's see what kind of damage they get. Oh no! Oh! No, oh. And things have gone from bad to worse here for Wanton in this game. 14 drones going down. GG is called. 11 takes the game.
Where's 11 gonna take him down?
I think he can do it.
All right, let's get into things. Spawning up in the top right-hand corner, representing Ashes, it is MasterWanton. And then one of you guys do the other one.
Rock, paper. I'm kidding. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing the Ashes branch as well, up against his teammate up 2-0, looking to seal the deal. It is the Red Zerg 11.
Yeah, and at this point, especially for a player that has the build diversity that we've seen 11 to have, you gotta feel just absolutely amazing. You have all the games in the world here to throw weird, random, and different shit at your opponent. And if they're not ready for it a single time in the next 3 games, you snatch the victory. Wanton needs to be at the absolute apex of his game here from here on out, or he's done.
Yeah, there's no choice now. He has to play the best he can, and you know, sometimes that if you don't, you make one mistake and that's it. It's over.
If you zoom in on 11's hatchery, the little guy rotating there, I never knew he had a Team Liquid symbol on his hat. It's very
What?
subtle.
He does, yeah. Oh, you're right. He does.
Pegasus.
That's pretty dope. We learn new things every day.
Is that Clem? I can't tell.
He looks about 40 years too old to be Clem, but
So he's
Maybe
40. So he's
48.
46.
Nice.
Clem is young.
How isn't Clem like 16 or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he might be 18. I think he's 18.
What a youngster.
But yeah. But either way, right now we see these guys effectively mirroring each other's builds. Very minor deviations so far.
Okay, I'd disagree with that a little bit. We're seeing 6 links from Wanton. That means he's attacking. 4 from 11. That's a scout. Yeah, he's only going to split 2 off. Wanton will be.
Yeah, but he's droning. Like, he's droning. He's not committing to the links.
What is very interesting is both players skipping link speed.
Yeah, there's the banelingness there from 11. Wanton, in the meantime, banking up almost 200 gats. We really want to see him use that very soon. I would expect. Oh, okay, there's double evo. Okay.
Yeah, this is a roach play. 100. Oh, why is he
it's a
getting a baneling nest? Why are either of these players getting baneling nest? Like you didn't get link speed. Oh my god. I think 11
maybe just to fake each other out. Maybe just to fake each other out, like.
Cause like what? Yeah, 11 totally forgot link speed. It has to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There it goes. It goes down. But yeah. No. Yeah. You don't make link speed and then have 70 gas in the bank. Like yeah. Minor misplay. It shouldn't cost him too much as it's not an immediate aggression here from Wanton. Ooh, who once again gets supply blocked at 36. That's painful, man. That's gonna hurt him.
11 did too, but he did not invest in this wall off. So
I feel like this is a fake out. Wanton behind the Bailey nest up in his main. He's got a roach horn that just completed and plus
11
1
getting 44 supply blocked as well.
Can Master Wanton avoid the 44 supply block? Yes! Yes, he did!
2 more overlords, 5 roaches, and +1 on the way here for Wanton. Very clear, roach aggression is inbound. The question is will 11 be ready for it? He's gonna have link speed by the time it hits. He's got his own roach horn starting. And he's got a few links as well. Not a lot, but a few. I like this round of drones. I would really like after this for him to see that there's no third and just units, 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 units from here on out. If he doesn't,
Yeah.
then these 8 roaches could present a massive problem for him.
Well, Wonton's rallying across the map. It's gonna be more than just 8. He's going for it, but I'm not sure how I feel about him
Yeah,
rolling up with so few
9 and 4
before
more on the way,
until
but right now, I mean, there's only like a few links and banes on the way here for 11.
It's going to come down to decision making and micro for both these players. As long as they both keep up a reasonable macro game, it's
Wonton
Yeah, but
moving
keep in mind that these roaches are going to be coming in piecemeal here for 11. That means that this one that comes out dies almost immediately. The banelings are going to come in. Can they get good hits? Where are the split skis?
banelings
Good
do
enough split skis.
nothing to roaches.
Yeah, they do nothing. Yeah. And, I
They-
mean, this third base is essentially forfeit. It's essentially forfeit here for 11. I expect MasterWanton to dive on that spine. Even if he doesn't, he can just stay out of range of it and kill this base. He's going to get a roach for its troubles. Then he's going to kill it, yeah.
It doesn't really matter that the third's forfeit for 11. What matters is how many roaches bleed out before he can rally his defense at the Nat.
Yeah, he is up 40 workers to 30. That's a big deal.
No. This is the worst thing you can do. Wonton's trying to go into the Nat. He should have just finished off the third.
Yeah, this could be rough now as 11's rallying roaches might just be enough for him to hold this. He's got 5 more roaches on the way. He's going to have to back off for now, but...
He was down an upgrade for that little exchange, so that's why Wonton came out ahead, even though the roach numbers were relatively even. But this third is still standing. That's extra larva production for 11.
Ooh, he comes in, cancels the Ravager. Now 11 has the roach lead. He's got the Ravager lead. He needs to get something done here, and now good dodges on those initial biles, but...
Is it, though?
11
he
is
pulled
starting
away.
to take
He's
damage.
not fighting.
And
my
he's
God,
going to lose the
roach
Roach
horn.
That's a big pick. That's a big pick. But right now, 11 is still ahead in supply. The worker supply ahead for 11. The army supply barely ahead here for MasterWanton, who's getting on top of this army. And if he can kill it, he's got the dub. If he kills this army, a great bile. A great bile. And
Well,
in fact, everything's kind of piecemealing in here. I think Wanton has him. I think he has him. Well,
it's not over yet.
No.
Wonton was floating a ton. He just spent a lot of it, but now he's floating again. He needs to be capitalizing on this. He didn't finish off the third. 11
Yeah.
dropped a fourth
Oh,
during
and
the
with the-
attack. And
yeah. And
Wonton
now,
with such a great start, but
yeah, I mean, we have more slow links and more roaches heading across the map, but Wonton going against a Zerg that's on 4 hatches that are making nothing but units, 8 roaches, more lings on the way here for 11. He's now equal on army supply, and if you're equal on army supply and you're attacking your opponent in ZVZ, typically that's very rough. He's going to go and try and finish off this third. It looks like he will, but remember the fourth came down, so the fourth that is the new third. And now these speedlings, I think, can go for the kill here on these units. I think they can.
Yeah.
Wonton's going to try and hold his position. He can back out from here. But again, he's got the money. He needs a third base here for himself. He's got the drone there, but he needs it done yesterday.
well, he's down 10 workers as well. If he can kill off this third of 11, he might have a chance to catch up, but it's...
Yeah, more units on the production tab, but here comes 11. There's slow links coming in, but I think 11's just got too much. The roaches are here. They're going to clean this up. And with that, every hand turns in 11's favor. He's got the drone count. He's got the base count. He's got the army count. And when your opponent has every advantage in a mirror matchup, typically you truly do have a massive mountain to climb.
Real talk.
Especially with that lair done as well. Roach speed starting immediately for 11. I really like that. As soon as he has secured himself, he starts investing in those tech upgrades. And I fail to see a way that Wonton holds this third or even holds this push in general.
Yeah, I just don't see him having enough to stop this at all. Strong agree.
For once,
too
I'd
many
like to hear
roaches for
you
11.
just be like soft agree.
Soft agree.
Okay. Say something I should softly agree to.
Here we go. The lings are coming in. Bailings might be able to get a decent hit off. This is as good an engagement as Wonton can hope for, but it's still not good enough. Now at half the supply of his opponent. And 11, it was cruel, brutish, and short, but he's played this series excellently, and I think we're going to see him walk to a 3-0 victory here.
I soft agree.
There you go.
There you have it.
Wonton's gonna
I
try to
mean-
hold behind this though with spine crawlers. But there's just
That
not
was
enough.
absolutely the correct response. The problem is he doesn't have a way to win.
Yeah,
right?
like
He'll
holding
hold.
holding is fine, but like holding with what less tech and
11
less economy.
can throw away this army and he's still fine. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
We can always still transition to 2-base Broodlord.
Still an option here on the table, but it doesn't look like that's going to be enough. The spine crawlers that were placed might be enough to afford Wanton a brief reprieve here in this aggression. And in fact, it looks like it might be. But behind this, 11 has one imperative and one imperative alone, and that's keep making roaches, and you will eventually just overrun your opponent.
I'm really proud of Wonton evolving to go for that spine crawler Ravager defense. Like that was
It was a
major
smart play.
improvement from
Yeah,
what
it
I've
was
seen in the past. Yeah, you'll notice he's still alive. Like this game's over, but he's still alive.
You'll notice he's alive.
I liked the play. I thought it was good. But there's so much here now. 11 can just
Yeah.
roll in. He also has roach speed too. This game's, we're about to see a GG called here in a second. Those are really good biles.
Actually, Wonton managed to dodge all of those vials. It's good to say word. That was,
He did.
I think that was pure luck. But that was cool to
Did he
watch.
just dodge all those as well?
I think he did. He did, yeah. Now there's
Freaking
just
monster.
too fucking much here at this point. 145 supply to about 60. 11. Cruising into this game 3. Wonton playing it out to the last as this is his tournament life on the line.
But what if he finds the 1-up?
Well,
Search the map. Go, go.
Wonton can hold the ramp for a bit with Rat. Okay, you know what? Maybe not.
no, I mean,
No,
I don't
he's
think he
gonna hold
can.
the
I don't
ramp.
thi- No, he won't. No, he won't. He just walks up.
He did for a brief moment there.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Technically,
Derbies.
for a second, yeah, you know. But 11 just has rawly too much. 80, yeah. So that